Hello guys, today I'm going to be playing Mission Chief, literally for one reason. A couple of reasons. One, I've posted videos of alliances not to join. Yeah, I'm sticking by that. They're abusive, and they love to take harassment to a whole nother level, and really, they don't care about you. So if you do play Mission Chief, stick away from those alliances. Also, if you play Mission Chief, stay away from the board. Yes, there's a Mission Chief board. Stay away from those, because they also love to abuse and harass their people, especially those with disabilities like me. Claiming, and I quote some of them, "You have no idea what you're talking about and all your ideas are dumb." Yeah. Just don't go to them. That is why I have found a wonderful alliance where the admin is nice and kind. They actually do care. They're not top ranked, which they don't seem to care about, which is wonderful. They get new members based on recommendations, which is what I'm doing. Especially from other players. And while they take stuff seriously, you barely ever have any issues with them. There's been sometimes I've thought about combining ideas from other alliances and doing it. And no, I'm not an admin of this alliance. But if I was, that would be wonderful. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the alliance. They have requested that I do not show any of their names or whatnot so I'm not going to go to the messages or anything like that. But I can try and show the name of the alliance. The alliance is right here. United States OEM. Presentation text. We are a group dedicated to helping those in need. That is just so true. We help each other grow. That is true. Our motto, teamwork makes the dream work. That is perfectly true. We have members in the United States and Canada. We are not accepting applicants from other countries at this time. Please have your screen name when you apply. Okay, that is true. They don't do anyone from any other countries at this time, which makes sense because we have no one based over there. And it's kind of hard to help over there, but that's kind of one other thing that makes this alliance nice, is that it's tight and you can help each other, as they mentioned. Let's see if I can run through the alliance. Alliance intro, that's this page. Alliance news. I'm showing names, I need to get out of this tab, okay. Alliance rules. No profanity. Any activity after a week will result in being removed unless an officer is otherwise informed. Usually you don't have an issue with that. Literally, just say, I'm going off for a week. You don't really even need to give a reason why. And they'll allow it. If you have mental issues, they'll seriously help you, even possibly helping you try and get the resources or solve it if you need. Only applicants from the United States and Canada will be considered at this time. Okay, as I mentioned, that makes sense. Note regarding locations. Due to the fact you cannot tell if an area you're already in is occupied by another player, once your application is accepted, you may find yourself in a city crowded with apparatus and may not be able to expand. Please keep this in mind. Okay, I don't get that, but... So they really don't care about station placement. But at the same time, they kind of do. So I'm kind of going to say what they probably mean by that is that if you build in, let's say, New York, which tends to be the most populated area in the Mission Chief game for some reason. Almost everyone builds there, probably because it's the biggest city in the country and has the biggest emergency services and helps you meet all the requirements to grow. If you have a station there, at one of their stations, and you have maybe 5 stations, but New York has 250 some stations, you probably won't be able to expand to the other 245 stations because they're probably already used or taken up. So I think once you're actually in the alliance and can see where other people have built, they don't want you overlapping them. They do try and take realism and in real life IRL apparatus stations and naming, but I don't think that really matters to them 100% either, as long as they're having fun. Which is another difference between many alliances, such as Code 4, which I have quit. I have seriously considered filing formal reports about, and I've literally left negative reviews of the game just because of them and many of the other alliances. Rules, they do have a nice board system. I won't go into any of them. Messages, I won't go into that. Advertise, you can start an advertisement. Since I'm an alliance, not an alliance member, but not a administrator for the alliance, I can't do that. Alliance courses, there are currently no courses. Another nice thing is they do open courses every week for free. They just created a fire training academy where you can rent out and train 40 different people, and they have 5 different classes you can choose from, which has been not used that much and probably, but I mean, and it's only 100 credits per person per day, so I mean, it's not that expensive to rent out. And then staging areas. Wow, there's actually a few up right now. Alliance funds. Showing names again. Sorry about that. And they have a pretty high alliance fund. I contribute none to it right now, but I have contributed quite a bit in the past. All these are alliance buildings. So yeah. New applicants, there's none right now. So that's the United States OME. I'm guessing OME stands for Office of Emergency Management. Let's go see what other alliances there are. Worldwide Emergency Dispatch. Oh, yep. That's another one I said to do not join. U.S. Emergency Services. Do not join them. First Responders Group. Do not join them. Obviously, as I mentioned, Code 4 Alliance. Do not join them. I'm not going to go through all of them. Ah, look, here we are. United States OEM. Nationwide Emergency Services. Do not join them either. Yeah. Really, half the groups I've had issues with on here. I've actually had to delete messages so that I didn't see them. Then I'm starting to get into the low alliance zones. Simple. Do not join. Really, just do not join any alliance. Unless you're really ready to have issues with them. I mean, obviously not everyone's going to have issues with alliances, but you could. There's also a reason why I barely ever post on here. Or post on YouTube videos of this game. It's so hard and small and kind of boring. I should mention I have the Australian and UK version of this game, and I do have my own alliance. And those I'm hoping to eventually grow. Which, as soon as my ban is lifted on the form, I'm going to advertise them and have them limited to only people who do not live, work, or who do not live or work in those countries real life wise, or who really I feel like could be kind and helpful to me if they do live or work there. But the fact that there's so few players there, it's going to make it real hard to get my alliance as one of the tops. So hey, if you guys want to play the UK or Australia version of Mission Chief, do so. Come join my alliance. Keep an eye out. Or message me and I'll give you the name of the alliance. If you seriously are interested, I mean, the game is free to play. It's kind of fun. And I'll even, if you guys join the alliance, you may even have a chance of becoming an alliance administrator with me. I mean, right now I'm the only admin, and there's no one else in the alliance, so there's no point. But hey, as we grow, the more admin we get now, the better. So that's an incentive to join me. Anyways, this video was more of a complaint video. I just had to seriously get out all the anger that was caused. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to dispatch to a couple of calls so it's not all boring. Bog Trash Fire. South Metro Fire Rescue Engine 47, respond to Summit Ridge Road for a bog trash fire. Advise if additionals is needed. Let's see here. A brawl. So basically a fight. Alright, we need 3 patrol cars. Patrol car 6, Metro 1, patrol car 7, Metro 2, patrol car 7, Metro Run 1. Let's see here. My Michigan Ambulance 3-1, My Michigan Medical Center Midland branch, with My Michigan Ambulance 1-1, and Rapid Response Unit 1-1 of My Michigan, and My Michigan Ambulance 1-2, as well as My Michigan EMS Battalion Chief 1-1 from My Michigan Medical Center Midland, and Midland Area Heavy Rescue 1, Midland Area Ladder 1, Midland Area Engine 91-1, Respond code 3 to a brawl at North Central Road. Respond code 3. Are there any big calls? Let's see here. No, doesn't look like it. Patient transfer time, okay. My Michigan BLS 3-1, respond to a patient transport. Respond in code 1. Advise if you need an ALS to respond. You need an ALS, okay. My Michigan Ambulance 1-3, respond to non-emergent to 405 Orchard Drive and transport the patient to 409 Orchard Drive for a patient transfer. Respond code 2. In case you're wondering, they're transporting from a clinic to the hospital. We have a welfare check. So, City Patrol 1, City Motorcycle 1 Patrol 1, and Wolf City Car 1 Patrol 1, and Midland Area Engine Ambulance 1-1. Respond to Columbia Road, Midland for a welfare check. Respond code 3. Even though for a welfare check, normally you wouldn't respond code 3. Alright, folks. That was a few calls for you. Yeah. I should go make brunch now and get ready for work in 3 hours. Have a wonderful rest of your day and enjoy. Eric White, out.